Hello, witches, and welcome back to my channel. This is my boyfriend.
Special guest of the day.
So today we're going to be talking about the top 10 conspiracies in the world. Well, not the world, I guess in the US. So, yeah. I have them on file because I forget things very quickly. So I'm just gonna talk about them. And I guess he's here for support. I guess he can talk if he'd like.
If I'd like.
If I give you permission. Okay, so the first conspiracy is a secret group controlling the world, aka the Illuminati. Which, if you know me, I love the Illuminati. It's my favorite group. How does it make you feel?
That was badass.
Haha.
I was not here for it.
This conspiracy proposes that a secret group called the Illuminati has been really controlling the world and is looking to create one world government, which is also called the New World Order if you live under a rock and have not heard of this. Wow. Their end goal is to create the New World Order, which will dissolve the national boundaries and people's identities, which allowing for total control. Which sounds kind of scary, but who knows?
I mean, but like, the governments already do that, so like, it's just like
well,
another
we have
government.
different governments in different countries, babe.
Yeah, like if you think about it, it's just like another government.
Well, yeah, it is another government, but it seems more evil.
It's not that spooky.
A version of this theory also sees other groups in similar position of world domination: the Freemasons, the Jewish people. That's such a vague term. The Jewish people. The Bilderberg Group, or the globalists, that are often invoked in right-wing media outlets. Like, okay, I don't know what this is really talking about, so I'm just going to skip over that. President Trump himself mentions globalist and invokes fighting against insidious elites as a battle cry for his base. So that's just basically about the Illuminati. I don't know if you've heard, but a bunch of people think Kanye West or Beyonce or Jay-Z are in the Illuminati.
I believe it.
You believe it?
Because
sure. I remember when what award show was it that Kanye cut Taylor Swift off?
The Grammys.
The Grammys?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently, to be initiated into the Illuminati, you have to do an embarrassing thing in front of the world, or like in front of the public. So basically, when Kanye embarrassed Taylor Swift, it was him initiating her into the Illuminati, which makes sense. But
so, like, was she part of it too, or was it like?
Yeah,
against
she wanted to be in the Illuminati, so she can be more famous. So yeah, the second one is kind of dumb, I think, and I've never heard of it, but I'm just going to say it because it's on here. President Obama wasn't born in the U.S. and may be a secret Muslim.
For sure.
Why do you think that? And don't offend anybody.
I'm not trying to offend anyone, but like that's just my belief.
This untrue proposition was famously championed on Twitter and elsewhere by the current President Donald Trump. Makes a lot of sense. The theory that Barack Obama was actually born in Kenya and is not a natural-born citizen and thus ineligible for U.S. presidency was used to how do you say that word? Okay.
Delegitimize.
President Obama. Despite Obama producing a long-form birth certificate, but you can definitely make fake birth certificates on the black web, or the dark web, I mean.
If you can get a fake ID, you can get a fake birth certificate.
They sell them on the dark web. I visited that place.
When?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
And despite Obama, why am I having so much trouble talking? Produced birth certificate showing that he was born in Hawaii to a Kenyan father and American mother. Most Republicans still believe that he was not born in Hawaii. Another aspect of this conspiracy alleges that Obama is actually a Muslim, although he's a very well documented Christian. This idea is fueled by Obama living with his Muslim father as a baby and speaks to the anti Muslim fears stoked by politicians and talk show hosts. This one I don't really believe because that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, why would he be a Muslim?
What's wrong with being a Muslim if he is a Muslim?
I don't think he is a Muslim. He's a Christian.
The world may never know.
I guess we might. The attacks on 9/11 were an inside job. Okay, everyone and their mom has probably heard of this one. Like, Bush did 9/11. But I'll talk about it because it's on here. Basically, I don't even have to read it. I know the story, like, the back of my hand. Basically, people thought that... What? They thought that something in the world... what, like, worse in the world was going on, so, like, they had to distract, like, the government distracted the public's eye from what they were doing, so they did 9/11. So, yeah. Is that what you heard?
I thought the government did it to have reason to fight in Iraq.
I've heard both of those.
Wow.
But I don't know which one it is. I'm just telling you my theories. But didn't they say that bombs blew up in the
On the first floor.
World Trade Center, and
Yeah.
then the planes hit, right?
Yeah, so for sure it was like an inside dealio.
Let me see what it says on here. Yeah, it does say invade Iraq. Good job, babe.
I know my facts.
This, the truthers, which I don't know who the hell the truthers are, whatever, claimed that the jet fuel from the planes was not enough to melt the steel beams of the World Trade Center towers, which were actually brought down by a controlled demolition.
Demolition.
Words are hard. This theory was, of course, widely debunked, but continues to live on. Basically, it says that Bush did 9/11 because he wanted to invade Iraq.
For their oil. That's why I did it.
Oh, the oil. Number 4, lizard people, aka reptilians, are running the world. This is one of my favorite conspiracies because it's so funny to me to think that lizard people are out and about.
Why is that a thing?
Because have you not seen the videos of
I mean, I've seen it, but why make videos of that?
Justin Bieber, his eyes?
Yeah.
Just a glitch in the Matrix, I think. In the Matrix?
The simulation.
The simulation, yeah. This is a very sci-fi Hollywood variation of secret groups controlling us. But I think truthers are conspiracy theorists. Because I keep saying that.
Yeah.
Are we truthers?
I guess so.
What they believe is that the top of our government is actually controlled by shape-shifting reptilian aliens who have been lording power over humans to make them into mindless slaves for their own purposes. Now...
That sounds a bit far-fetched.
Yeah, it kind of does. But I do believe that aliens are here with us. The government are just hiding them.
Maybe not with us, but out in space. There's for sure something.
No, I think they're on Earth.
Have you ever met an alien?
Yes, you.
I'm not an alien. I promise. You got the long neck here, not me.
Why do you always bring up my neck? Anyways, JFK assassination. Fake.
It's not fake, just go on. But first, let me finish.
Okay, so the popularity of this particular theory stems from the horrific murder in 1963 of President Kennedy and the subsequent lack of clear, satisfying explanation for who was really behind it. While the shooter, Lee Harvey Oswald, got the official blame, parties as divergent as the CIA? Yes, thank you. And KGB or the mob. The mob? ASAP mob?
No, the Italian mob.
Well, why is it the first thing I thought of?
I don't know. You think you're hood?
Ride with the mob.
see his video.
Berg is the name. The particular... Why are words so hard today?
I'm making you nervous. That's all.
You're not making me nervous. I always
Speak
have
for
to
yourself.
do videos like 3 different times because I mess up the words so much. The theory focuses on analyzing whether there was just one gunman and if more shots were fired than officially claimed. I heard that he got into trouble with the mob.
Could be.
The world may never know.
That's my saying.
That is a very universal saying. The number 6 is the aliens are contacting us.
How many are there?
10, babe. I said this.
Oh yeah, you did not even tell me.
Aliens are contacting us. A variety of events come under the rubric of beliefs in alien contact. Among these are the mysteries like the alleged 1947 crash of a flying saucer. A flying saucer?
Mm-hmm.
In New Mexico. The ensuing government
Oh, I've been there
cover-up
before.
of the incident supposedly links to Area 51, a top-secret military base where experimental research is carried out, giving rise to these rumors that the studies are actually on aliens and their technology. I told you aliens are here.
I mean, they might be.
I 100% believe aliens are on this planet.
I mean, they've been here, but like, I don't know if they're still like
no, they're
chilling
definitely
here.
They're definitely chilling. They're
Like-
waiting for us to fuck up so they can swoop in.
like big chilling,
They're big chilling.
large chilling.
Humongous chilling. The moon landing was faked. Okay, obviously that shit was faked because we wanted to beat Russia.
In the space race.
Yeah, I'm glad you finished that for me.
You would have been able to.
One of the most significant scientific and political achievements of the last century, landing on the moon, often comes under attack. Some people believe that the landing did not happen and its appearance was orchestrated by NASA/American government as a part of the Cold War to raise national pride and one up the arch rival Soviet Union. So basically, the reason I believe that it's fake is because the flag was like planted and it started waving, but there's no wind in space. But my brother said, because we actually talked about this at dinner tonight, that when they put it in the ground, the like force of putting it into the ground shaked it. I was like, not long enough for it to be shaking in the whole video. Didn't they like walk around? Like they didn't just put it in there. Keep putting it in there. Didn't they walk around the moon?
I'm assuming they would walk around the moon. I mean, like I would do that if I was on the moon. I'd be exploring the fuck out of it.
Okay, well, did not help my case.
Okay, well, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and then it says the flag appearing to move in photos from the moon, which is something that would not happen as there is no wind in space. This was disproved by pointing out that the flag only appears to move during the moment of unfurling, something which would happen even without wind. Yeah. So basically they were saying that someone created this video.
The government created the video, not just somebody.
But yeah, but it wasn't somebody. Okay, so number 8, FDA is withholding the cure of cancer. I'm iffy about this one because I want to be a nurse and I've been taking a bunch of like healthcare classes and we actually have talked about this in our class and it's just unlikely for like scientists and like doctors to not want to help people to the point where they would not release the cure. But then again, I feel like
They're making a lot of money from treatments. Like,
well, it's not the doctors that are deciding not to release it. It's like the government. So I've heard that a bunch of people that have been close to curing cancer have mysteriously died. So, yeah. So I don't think it's the doctors being like, oh no, let's just throw this out. Because they really, like, actually want to save lives. But why are you so tired? You slept for 2 hours.
Because I'm tired. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I drove 4 hours yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Okay, I'm still tired.
Okay.
How late with you last night?
Shh, we're filming. The idea maintains that the FDA and big pharmaceutically
I'm trying to read.
That is not a real word. Anyways, figured out that how to cure camera. Oh my god. How to cure cancer a while back, but are not making the medicine available. Why Big Pharma has not made it itself many friends among the public. There's no evidence that such a vast conspiracy is possible, as it would require the participation of thousands, if not millions, of people in both profit and non-profit sectors. It actually makes more sense that selling the cure would actually make more money. This is where I think that makes sense, because like you can charge as much as you want for the cure because people are still gonna pay it because they want to live. So
Fair enough.
yeah, I think that they would make more money off the cure because there's like so many people out there with cancer. Like it is a very well known and big disease. So yeah. Number 9, chemtrails. I think this one is so dumb, but I'll read about it.
It's dumb.
This idea says that the trails you can spot in the sky behind planes are actually chemtrails, some kind of chemicals sprayed by the government to control the population. That makes no sense.
It'd be more believable if it said like as like a weapon for war to like poison the people. Like that'd make more sense.
Yeah, but what chemical could control us?
That's what they don't want us to know.
Like, I don't think there's a chemical that could literally control us. Weird shit.
You never know. It'd be
Oh,
controlled
created
right
by
now.
the combination of vapor from the plane's engine combined with low temperatures at night altitudes. And here is the last conspiracy. The Holocaust did not happen. I've never heard of this one.
Yeah, me neither.
You wouldn't think there's no doubting a well-documented historical fact of 6 million Jews being exterminated by German Nazis in the recent past, supported by thousands of photos, films, and first-hand accounts, but there are some people who believe the Holocaust did not happen.
Why would they fake all that?
Let's find out.
Stay tuned to find out.
It doesn't even give a reason. It says only 55% of the world's population has heard of the Holocaust, according to some large country survey. And only a third of those who's heard it actually believe the Holocaust is portrayed correctly. 8% of responders in the Middle East heard of the Holocaust and believe its description was true. Why wouldn't the Holocaust be real?
I mean, like, it's definitely real, but, like, maybe, like, the numbers are a bit exaggerated to make it seem like a bigger deal.
I don't think that's exaggerated. Because they basically killed a shit ton of people.
Yeah, like 6 million.
I think it's more.
About.
I don't know. That's just fucked up to say that it didn't happen. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And yeah, subscribe and like.
Come back next time.
Yes, come back next time. Goodbye.